Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I was in a commercial as an extra all day yesterday. Didn't really have a lot of time to think about what I wanted to make, but I have thought about what I want my third album cover to be. So I think we're just gonna take a break from our Bridgerton project for the day and work on that instead. And that's gonna be some kind of a spaceship wreckage about 3 years later. So let's see what we get out of this. Go ahead and save it just to start. Um, New 2626. Um, Alrighty. I think as a starting point, we're just going to use our cube and we're going to multiply it up by like it's 2 meters by let's say 30. So it's 60 meters. That might be too big. Well, we'll see. And what we're going to do, I do want to kind of cover a lot of space. So this will be fine, I think. A mesh and a new sphere. Make it, maybe make it even bigger. Because this is going to be our primary stage. We'll go like that. Maybe a little smaller. That'll work. Cut into it. And apply this. And delete this. And that's going to be the area of our ship that we're, excuse me, looking at. Now, let's take this sucker and let's quad remesh it down to, or up to, let's say 500. 500 should be fine. Yeah, that gets it even a little bit more gunky looking, which is cool. Yeah, cool. We're going to delete that. And then we're going to just try some things and see what we get. But I think first let's start on the ground. I kind of want it to do that. Okay. Patient scale. And again, 500 on it too. Cool. Now let's do sculpt mode. And that, I'm just going to pull it up around the edges here. Something like that. And we kind of, this is going to be our framing basically. We might even just jump into already having a camera because this, unlike the other one's going to be an illustration. So we don't need to worry about lots of different views. So though we might do multiple views just for this, but fundamentally, oh, excuse me, it is an illustration. So let's set our resolution to square because that's what it's going to be. Okay. Great. We got way more than we need, but that's fine. We can, well, we can cut into it, I suppose. Why not? I'm just going to get rid of those faces. And we'll get rid of, because we're not going to see anything past that. So I'll kind of make it, you know, a little bit less heavy, although it shouldn't make any difference. Ooh, I can't stop yawning today. Add a modifier, terrain, trainer base. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Strength 2. Yeah. 2 is good. Probably even going to cut it down a little bit more than that in places. Ultimately, apply all. Just want to get started. Okay. Now, I want to mess this up a little bit. And I think we're going to do that with random flow. Turn off the dynamic scale. Plate insets. Depth minimum of 1, maximum of 10. Interesting. Even onset off, just to be clear. Margin. It's going to give a slight margin. Let's say 0.25. We're in such a weird space, it doesn't even really matter. And then F9, we're going to cut at least 2. That feels kind of fun. Bet you it's all fucked up. Let's see. Face orientation. No, it's actually not bad. Why's my plane upside down, though? Okay. It's not too bad. Maybe we'll undo this. Do it one more time, though. Let's go back. We will fix this, though, because it annoys me. Okay. This bad boy, Shift Q. Extras. Plate insets. Maximum. I'm going to make the maximum of 3. What? Let's see. The hell? Oh. Do I have to have it selected? Let's see. Yeah, we did. Okay. 3. Yeah, 3 seems better. And we could even, I'm going to cut our reverse down to almost none. Just to give us better. Cool. Try giving it a subdiv. That feels pretty cool. Kind of like that. Let's save it. We don't want to see that anymore. Okay, so we're getting that kind of like messed up looking view there. We could just sort of use that, but I want to try using Ruinator. See what it does. I want to give it vertexes like along there and up here. And There. Apply to vertex. It's going to like screw up parts of it there, but this is a kind of a complex shape. So let's see what it does. See if it even works. Ooh. Problem is it creates it as a what do they call it? Shrink wrapped, I think. So it kind of cuts into that space, which is what I was afraid of. Off. We may not use it. Um, is it in our material yet? Let's see. Shading. Okay, search. Bruner alpha generation. Yeah. Bruner shader in. Alpha shader out. Let's see. Doesn't really help us much. No, I'm not sure we're going to do this way. It was an idea, but I don't think it's going to work, which is fine. Let's remove the ruinator. Bye-bye. Let me try a few other things, though. We could always use it on like a small section, too, or we can just manually build it in. But I kind of don't mind having it be just like a big open hole like that. We could try mixed damage. Let's see. Yeah, the problem is it loses undo. Our best bet might be ruin it or erode it, but I worry that erode it is going to be very heavy. Let me try OCD too. Go hero. Make damage. Too much damage. I think it's just going to be too much. Although we could use it on top. That might be interesting. Let's try. And remove it from this one. See what that gives us. And remove hero from this one as well. Gives us some like blobby bits. It's kind of cool, I guess. We can increase the damage on that to say 25. Let's see if we can get, no. Decrease it to 1. Voxel size of 0.1. See if it gives us more. Does. Okay. Not bad. I had another idea. Let's turn it off right now. I hadn't actually thought of doing this before, but let's see. I'm going to go and give this a material. Sad that Michael's not here yet, so we can't shout distressed hull, but I think we're going to try distressed hull. Okay. Smart UV project, unwrap. Let's get that out of the way. That should give us nice edges and stuff on that. Yeah. Can we make those edges more funky with shading? Let's see. Let's see if we add a search bevel node. And we run that to here and that to here. Great. And then for this radius, I wonder what happens. We ran that through a noise texture. And I'm gonna scale it way up, like way up. Cool. And math. I'm gonna say value of 5. Does that give us any kind of a weirdness? It might help. Samples, let's take this 64. Does that help make it weirder? Give it just sort of a rough edge? It might. Feels a little rougher in places, maybe. Let's see. Come back over. Where are we? Edges, distance. There we go. Give it higher distance. Decrease the scale of that to like 0.25. Okay, not quite that distance. Let's go to like 0.5. Okay. It's not bad. Sure. That feels okay. And what's that? We have no vertex color. Color attributes. We have no color attributes. Ruined. Let's see what ruined does. Oh, it's. Let's try vertex groups just to see what it does. Oh, I know what that's going to be. And oh no, we have to convert it, don't we? To a color. Yes. Okay. We can do that. What are we looking here? Vertex group to vertex color. Cool. Vertex group is called, what do we call it? Ruiner? Come on. Vertex group was ruined. Ruined is ruined. And what was it? What do they call it? Group? No. Gosh, brain's gone to mush. Color. No. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done this. I remember. Just want to have it. I mean, this does before I did the port settings. Append. We're just gonna look at it again. Funny how you forget stuff and you haven't done it in a while. Even simple things. Cube. Stress hole. It is color attribute is what it's called. Thank you. Color attribute. And it should be called ruined. No results found. Ard. Where's attribute? Might just be attribute. This one now. Yes. Clearly that's the one. So that just gives us the color that it was before. Cool. I'm into that. Actually quite into that. Yeah. Cool. This is coming along all right. And this is our gray. We want less saturation, not more. Okay. Low sat. Gray messed up. Looks okay to me. Might change the UV on it. S5. Getting a few weird things there. Let's look at it. That seems okay to me. We were going to put stuff on top of it anyway. So we'll go with that for right now. Okay. Now, we'll come back. That's not the final texture we're going to use, but it gives us, again, a starting point. This object we want to change to a different one. I think we want Just sand? No, I don't think we want sand. I think we want dirt neo grass. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, dirt. I think we're gonna need a person soon, so we might as well make soon now, just to see what this thing scale-wise is. Oh, he's off there somewhere. We don't want him there. Just get rid of him for right now. Come on. Okay, 0. We want him here. Okay, yeah, see, that's small. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but let's just line up so we get... Not particularly interested in changing my scale of my ship, but just want to make it so we're getting something like that. I think is going to be good. I kind of like having a little bit of sky there. Okay. Then now we want a tree, but not a huge tree, just like something that could have grown in a couple of years. Let's see. Might need to be a bit bigger than that. Yeah, I think we want maybe a bit bigger than that. All these are tiny. I want a young tree, but not like a baby tree. Those are all baby trees. Let's just see. I want a tree that feels small. This could work. Yeah, that'll work. It's probably more than a 3-year-old tree, but hey, cars. Put something like that. And let's see where we want it. We want it there. Okay. I need that. And then I need something. No, did I make it or did I find it? I gotta go look for something that I did a while ago for... I'm still in the process of making stuff, but I made the crash ship so far. But I just gotta pull this out, and unfortunately, I don't think I can show you this file. But I'm gonna grab something that I made for a project for a client that I can just use this one tiny little part from. So just give me a second. Where are we? Yeah. No, not that one. That one. There we go. It's a little bit bigger than I wanted, but that'll work. I think it actually just came from I wasn't sure if I made them or they came from something else, but I think they just came from something else, which is fine. Well, I know where they came from, but I'm here now. Yeah, we want that one, I think. Copy object, and then I think these are just kitback 3D things actually, but that's fine. I wasn't sure. Didn't guess at all. Kind of glad to have you here, but I'm also kind of just doing my own thing. So I'm not really spending a lot of time doing that sort of thing. Kind of want it a little higher up. It and the tree. So maybe let's take our ground, sculpt mode. Bring it up. That means I need to come up too. Something like that. Yeah, I think so. Grab that. Move it a little closer to the tree. That looks good. This one got the nails. I actually didn't want nails, but we can fix this. Nothing wrong with it. Let's see what we got. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna, having now brought it in, I think I'm gonna replace the cross. I don't think it's working for me. I think we're just gonna make our own. I didn't make my cursor so big. I hate when it does that. X faces. Goodbye. Okay. Now I think I have something that I made. Let's see. Did I name it right? That'd be great if I did. No, I doesn't look like I did. That'd be too helpful. It was a 3D scan. Is it in that folder? Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Maybe it's Ian's, or Ian has one too, I think. We can look and see. Is there... I had driftwood. I think I made it, but it's just a matter of finding it. So we're just gonna look for a second before I get pissed off and just don't. Oh, it might be from ground. I call it that ground. Driftwood. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. See how that looks. Much better. And just because we're being special, I want to insulate. Go across there and across there. Yeah, and I know it gives an error, but it still works, so I don't care. Perfect. Cool. Apply all. Insulate. I do need to upgrade my, just to not have to worry about that error anymore. Cool. Nice. We can join those together. And then we'll just give it a material because we're here. Where's it? Fabric, woven rope. Let's see. Still looking. There we go. Use this one. Great. Perfect. I'm into that. I don't like these rocks very much. What's the material? I'm going to use rocks. Do I have a rock material that I like better? Let's see. I might have it over here. Rocks. Let me try grading rock and just see what that does. Yeah, I think that's fine. And ground gravel is going to be dirt and grass. Okay, so now we have ourselves that, and we're just going to just move this thing. New collection. Obstructions. We all know. Okay. And let's try, let's see what we get. If we take this, let's do a geoscatter. Our emitter is the ground. Biome scatter, open the biomes. Let's see. Okay. And we're going to go with the base ones because there tends to be a little bit less intense. Wasteland 7, let's try it. Thanks. I mean, we're just getting started on this thing. But like I said, I didn't have an idea for the sci-fi project that I've been, the world building project, because I was at work until almost 10 p.m. last night, and I was like, I'm tired. So we figure we'll do this instead. Okay, so Wasteland 7, upward obstruction. Not that there's a lot of it, but obstruction. Great. And if we turn on, so we get rocks. Might be too many rocks for in here. Let's see. Clumps low. That I like. Thin. That I like. Gravel full. There's certainly be too much. Yeah, we don't need all that gravel. Well, maybe we do. Let's see. I don't want the rocks because I don't want them to compete with our grave. So we don't want rocks. Yo. Let's see. The gravel I'm okay with. That's working all right. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Something like that. Seems kind of okay. We need to adjust this panel here because I do not like that. Let's just come in. Now, yeah, or UV just that. Might be easier to control. Maybe. You smart UV project it. Let's just get that all together. Yeah. I kind of like the different scale on it, honestly. Okay. Let's see. Move it off. Kind of okay with that. I think that's neat. Yeah. I'm just gonna be for my personal industrial project for Bandcamp. So square, straightforward. Um, I've been working on some music for the last year or so. This will actually be the third album this year that I've put out because I write way too much music. Okay, I am into this. I think, yeah. Our guy, even though we're not going to use him ultimately, I just want to see him standing on the ground and not buried. Byron. Now let's just turn off geoscatter for a sec too. Just kind of getting the big stuff laid out first, and then we'll like tweak it out. Cool. And I don't know why, but just seeing him stuck in the ground was annoying me. Even though he's not going to be there. So we have the grave. Might want to bring it forward just a little bit. I'm gonna join those together. It's fine. And then GY. Oh, didn't grab the whole thing. Undo. Okay. Where's this? First, let's join all those together. Okay. And then this to this. Great. Okay, now I have my grave kind of laid out. Bring it forward. And actually, kind of come in here, tab, select all those. Select that. I'm not even sure I need that, to be honest, but hey, we got it. Let's just scale on the Z. And bring it down. Maybe. I do like it more there, but I want to feel very obvious in our shot. PC's not bad. I mean, it's not great. It's about a 5-year-old AMD chip. I don't remember exactly which one, but I've got 64 gigs of RAM, and more important, I've got a 4090, which does tend to help. Um, that I'm not gonna lie about having. Yeah, let's see if that works better for us. Just to like there. Okay, so now we're totally covered on our ground, maybe even too much. So let's bring this down. Yeah, I just want to flatten that out. So we can see, yeah, okay. Now we're starting to see it better. That looks good to me. Okay, cool. But yeah, because I do this professionally, it's nice to have a nice PC for it. So, um, cool. Into that. I wonder if we want a bit more plant life, a bit more grass. Am I on Linux? Oh no, sadly no. I like Linux, but working in TV means you have to be able to integrate easily with other people's stuff, and it's just Linux doesn't work for that for me right now. I've always kind of been like, I need to make sure I can actually connect to other people's files reasonably nicely. So let's add grass D. So were I just a freelance illustrator, I could see me doing that for sure because I like Linux a lot, and I'm not the biggest fan of PCs or certainly Mac. Gag. That's a little much, but might be okay. I want to cut it down though. So we're gonna move. Let's go back to gray mode. It's fine. Yes, there's 900,000 objects. We know. We know. Yeah, I'm a concept artist for TV. So that's my day job. So yeah, cool. And just to help make things easy to see while we're doing this, grass 2 inside it. I've never seen it doing that before. Interesting. Oh, okay. I mean, the only thing you say about Windows 11 is that it's better than Mac, but that's just not saying a whole lot. So, weed. Okay, weed I kind of dig. That's all right. Dead, I also am okay with. Those are both good. Plant 1, that's too much, but let's move it because I do like it. So let's take, we got our ship. M, new collection, ruin. Let's take a proximity on that and anti-repel it. So ruin, distance of 2 meters. And we're going to reverse that. If we turn back on, yeah, now it runs along near the edge of that. Yeah. I'll give it a bit more than 2 meters. Let's go to 4 meters, even a bit more. 6 meters? Yeah, okay, so it's in the background. I like that. That's cool. Medium. Is it attached to plant? Same. Yeah, okay, I see. Leaves. No. Let's do the same thing to leaves. Don't really need them anyway, but repel. We'll keep it. Ruin. Reverse. Minimum of 5. No, let's go to 7. Transition of 3. And 4. And then transition of 3. Yes, there we go. So now it kind of fades in to our foreground space. Let's see. Take a look at it. Come on. Nice. So we got that. And I think added to our other one would be cool, but it doesn't take away from our focus. Weed, we can turn on full. Okay. Looks like weed only goes to the other one too. That's fine. Rocks. No, we didn't want rocks. We're just gonna get rid of, although actually, this ain't their rocks. Repel it. Ruin. Reverse it. Cool. And minimum distance of 4. And transition distance of also 4. So we get some, yeah. Nice fade out of rocks there. And we're turning all this off in just a second because it's thin might be too much now. Let's see. Take a look. Yeah, thin is too much. Do the same thing to it. Just pushing a lot of these plants into the background. And come on. Reverse it. This is what I get for doing it with the texturing on. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's better. Come on. Okay, and but we will punch it. Minimum distance of 3. Transition distance of 10. Oh, too much. 5. Not enough. 7. 8. Just up to there. Let's see. Save. How long has working as a concept artist? For TV, 7 years. And then freelance before that for another 4, something like that. That feels all right. I'm into that. I might move my tree, although I do like it. But we should try. I just want to make sure that the tree is associated in our brains with the. That could be okay. Let's see. How do we feel about that? I think we feel pretty good about that. Let's change our sky and start thinking about what that's going to look like, because that might change what we do to this thing. I kind of want it a little overcast and then with a beam of light coming in at us. So let's do a cloudy one. I'm going to say 1040. Okay. Pulling from the matte paint free sequences from mappaint.com. Some good HDRs. Cool. I'm going to turn off geoscatter for right now, just to give us a bit of speed, because we still need to do some more stuff. Okay. Let's see if we want to rotate our sky. 60, 120. Pretty flat. That's not bad, though. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, those are all right. Let's go with that one. And then fake light. I think fake light's going to be the way to go to do it today. Let's see. Fake light. Did I lose? I lost all of my damn organizations. Oh, and I don't want rock. There we go. Light beam. Here we go. So we can just kind of lay it out the way we want it to angle. Something like that. Cool. Local. Scale up a bit. Widen it out. It gets on our tree a little bit too. But then we need to go, so it goes all the way into the ground. Cool. Woohoo! Fake light. Add our grass. And that's not bad. It needs to go back a little bit, I think. Turn off geoscatter. It might actually better be a little bit behind our grave. Let's see. Do like our ground though. It's looking cool. That might be cooler. Get the dark on the light there. That's cool. Yeah, and it feels a little less fake, even though it's still obviously very fake, but that's fine. Maybe we want to move our tree now. How do we feel about the tree? I think we like it. I don't know. I'm probably going to move it back and forth this entire time forever, but right now, kind of liking the tree like that. We'll keep playing. This object here is going to annoy me, so we're going to view part display, just wireframe, and then we're going to move it to light, and then we're going to make it unselectable. So it's there, but we can never mess with it without being intentional about it. Okay. Now, we just need to bling out some stuff a little bit, but not too much because we do want to focus on that. We could grow some ivy up the side of the thing. Could be kind of neat. I want to focus on making sure this thing looks a bit older. So we got another option we could try too. I'm going to turn off geoscatter because we're kind of back to looking at other stuff besides ground right now. Him. I do like this though. I think this is a good modification to distressed hull. Did a bit up here. Let's come in here and Shift A, search. Add grunge improved. Something I made like 5 years ago, but let's see if that helps us. I do like it. I don't like the rust on it. It's always kind of been mostly, I had it for a very specific purpose, and then it's never really been right after that. So let's just see if we look at it. There we go. There's our rust. We don't like it. We don't need a ridge multifractal. Just an FBM, I think, is going to be good. Actually, we might even just do it. Let's just do a whole new noise texture. Something like that. Let's see how that does it for us. Ooh, now it's really rusty looking. I don't necessarily, let's tweak it, bring it back out a little bit, but that is really pretty cool looking. Is it this one? Yeah. All right. Yeah. And that's starting to feel good. So I'm right about there. More, Michael. That's a nice looking rust right there. Okay. I'm into that. I'm into that. I'm into this. This is all coming together nicely. Do we want some fudge? We might want some fudge. Let's look. Always want some fudge. Probably too much fudge, but I'll line it up. That's some fudge. Okay. And density, I'm gonna bring it down to like probably even more than that, but yeah, it's not bad. Just go too much, then come back always. I think we might need to see geoscatter on again. Certainly hide stuff more. I think 0.3 might be too much for that. We don't want to hide too much. Yeah, 0.1 feels good. I'm okay with that. Mhm. Just want to come in and look to our scatter options. Um, how do we feel about, first off, let's turn off the background grass just so we know which one we're looking at. Make sure it's not doing anything we don't want. Kind of want this to be a little bit thinner in here in the foreground area. And if we don't change it to gray, it's going to take forever. Okay, so actually it was one of those, I think, that's causing my problem. Interesting. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. That one. I'm just going to try without that one. Let's see what that gives us. Although it might be the other thing too. Let's see. Take a look. Okay, that's not enough, but the other one is too much. Dead does not look dead either. Oh. Oh, we can gravel on though, because that might help us. Let's look. I don't just want to be gravel, which right now it is. Too much gravel. I mean, it's not too much gravel, but it needs other stuff on top of it. Dead is way too much though. Distribution. Cut down to like 10. That could be good. Let's see. Yes, that is much better. Feeling that. Just want to take a look at this and think about where I would put my text. Could be like right down here. Yeah, that's not bad. Kind of think of it as an album cover. Do we like the sky? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see. I'll try something else before I get rid of it. And what if we take this, duplicate it over. So it's further in the background. Pretty much. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that is neat. I like having it be darker like that too. Makes it feel like our our ruin is going on further, which it should be. Our panels are just kind of big. So do we want to break up these panels any or add like, ooh, I know what we do. Yeah. Grab that. Excuse me. Tubes. We want them thicker. Excuse me. Okay. Yes. Margin of mhm. Let's see. That could be all right. All right, for those. What's the material look like? Cool. Nice. Now let's keep going. Come on. I'm gonna edit those. I want to take this whole side actually, inset it, and E. Yeah, create a hole. I'm not sure we'll even notice it, but I kind of want to try it. That looks cool. Okay, it's subtle, but it definitely does make a hole there, which I like. Okay, this bad boy here. Let's do the same pipe thing on that. Tubes. Cool. Nice. And then do it there too. Okay. Cool. Cables. Come on. Nice. Um, let's see if I can give me a bit more. Sometimes it goes the other direction for some reason. I've never really understood why. Yeah. Cool. I'm into that. Let's see. Can we see it? I think we can. Oh, we can see the one. I like that better anyway. Cool. The material on that's going to be something else, even though it's, it's kind of ridiculous anyway, but we're just adding some extra stuff. So whatever, it's fine. Probably going to be mostly hidden in the fog. Take a look. You can barely see it. You can't even really, but I like that it's there though. Okay. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I'm gonna open a new blender for right now. Oh, I'm gonna try and make an alien flower. I've got a mod that creates them, but they're very hero based, so they kind of didn't work well for scattering. But to go on a grave should be cool. Open. So let's see if we can find it. Alien plants. Let's see. I haven't used this in a long time. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. It just creates kind of funky alien things. I don't really need to see that right now. And I'm not going to go too crazy about it. Mhm. Just different leaves, different flowers. That's kind of neat. No, nowhere near better than Plant Factory. But for an alien plant, something like this quickly, yeah. Plant Factory is far superior. No offense to this, but I like this. I just need to change that material. I don't want that glowing. Can I apply all? Uh-oh. No, I don't want to do that anyway. Oh, I just want to make sure that I don't save it if I do. Object. Let's see if it'll do it. No. Geometry nodes. Gotta just come back over here to the end and realize instances. Let's see if this will help us out. And now we should be able to convert to mesh. Cool. Copy objects. Close this thing without saving. and collection, paste it. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Big, but it's fine. Shrink down a little bit. And put here. We'll see if we like it or not. It's all glowy and shit. Because that takes forever to render too. Let's see if it'll actually do that. Did it change it? Let's just solo it. I might just grab a different material too. Because like I said, it's kind of neat, but it was one of those like, I think it was like $3 or $4 on Blender Market. And this guy's like, oh, look at all the cool things you can do with geometry now. It's back when they first came out. And yes, but also look how freaking slow it is for the glowing. I kind of hate it. Shading. Yeah. See what crazy shit he did in here. That's not too crazy. We don't need any emission, so that's easy. You're just going to go to that. Goodbye. Now, petals. Do I really want them to be? Let's see, tab. Let's edit. I don't mind some glowy things. I don't know. I just wanted to try it or anything else, but it's just, I think it's also a mad, crazy high poly thing. Yeah, each one of those is like nutty. This is leaves. I don't want the leaves to glow either. No emission. Classic case of when someone is not really a concept artist and they're like, oh, but shit glows. That makes it alien. No. We got that, right? Yeah, we got that. Core. Also glowing, see? Let's make it not glow either. Bye. 14 million polys. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's crazy. No wonder it's taken forever. I'm not into this. As I said, it's just kind of nuts. Um, you know what? We're just gonna delete this because I got another one. That's crazy. We're not doing that. Like, why is it so slow? Oh, it's 14 million polygons. This one freaking plant. My machine's good, but it ain't that good. Let's see. Give me a different blender. Give it to me. And if it fails, I don't care that much. So, like, just an idea. I wasn't even sure I wanted it. Come on, Blender. Load up the new one. Look at this in the meantime. I kind of like it stark. Might be better without that anyway. Let's see. No, I am into, however, my machine not crashing out with that. So, Teebs. Let's just add a few more. There we go. Nice. Okay. Low poly. That's a little nicer. Is there another one even? Don't save. Oh. Yeah, cancel. That's fine. Way fewer of those. Cool. No. Again, everything except the glowy bits I kind of like. Let's make sure this one also does not. Yeah. Search. Realize instances. Now let's see what that does. Convert to mesh. Half a million polys. Not bad. I can live with that. So let's try just because we kind of said we were going to. No. I thought I converted it. Convert to mesh. Cool. Copy objects. Nuke it. Don't save. Paste it. Let's see. I don't mind it as long as it's not glowing, I think. Oh God, God damn you, dick. Let's just see. Yeah, no, I'm just not gonna do it. We tried it. It's cool. No, I like it simple. We're gonna go simple. I actually feel good about that. I think that's working for what I wanted. We need to turn on our scatter. Check everything out. I like this division of foreground, midground, background. I like those. The pipes kind of add a little sense of something to it. Just gives us a little bit of detail that I like. I think that is probably working for me. The only thing I want to try, we haven't done this yet, and then we'll probably call it. But let's see. Photographer. Let's go to like more cinematic. I mean, a little bit. And the anamorphic. I just like the look of anamorphic lenses. Okay, and let's go to like it's a little bit closer, maybe. Although we got to think about in terms of, do I have room to write for my title? So maybe not. I like that better as an illustration though. I think I can put it right across the top there. Tree's kind of not doing much. That might be the best option. I like that compositionally better. Focus on our cross. Cool. I think we are in good shape. So I especially like this, the way we got the ground to work, but I always love plant shit like that. It's fun. Not bad. We made our ship shell, which is very simple. We just cut a cube out with a sphere and then applied some random, flow to it. Duplicated in the background here to get that second level. Ground is looking good. Tree's looking good. We used 2 pieces of driftwood and cable raider to do the crosswork on it. And I am pretty pleased. Anyway, I will be back to our Sci-Fi Bridgerton, whatever you want to call it, project on Monday, I think. I just needed a break today and I need to get this done. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend and I hope I see you again on Monday. Take care, folks. Bye.